talk about that because that is really beautiful. And I know you have an art gallery or something.
Yes.
You're involved in the art, so I want to know if that's like a piece or just luck.
Much needed luck for being the shortest. It's about 400 years old, solid bronze, Asian antiquity.
That's amazing.
Thought I needed it today.
That's amazing. It's really beautiful. Thank you.
All right, Ruth going to wake up with a premium here. The old ace-queen offsuit under the gun. Definitely raising under the gun at a full table represents strength. Brittney defending in position with the ace-10 suited. She is dominated, but does have the positional advantage here. And a large stack. Oh, and here we go. Prakshati waking up with the ace-king offsuit here. 60K left in her stack. I'd like to see her repop it here. And she's going to.
Wish I had played with you yesterday.
22.5, 36K behind, pretty much saying, I am committed to this hand.
She didn't want to come soon.
That's how I got here.
She heard you were taking people out left and right.
Sitting next to you all day, Ruth. It's fun, but
And Ruth with a similar size stack here,
She makes you think too hard.
deciding not to play the ace-queen. Getting out of harm's way.
so it's 16 more.
22,500 total. No, sir.
That's one of the things when a player asks a dealer how much more the bet is, we're not permitted to do the math for you. All we can tell you is the total bet. And Brittney here with position is going to make the call. This pot ballooning to 56K. Prakshati 36K left in her stack.
We're heads up.
Hits the ace. Not going anywhere. All the hearts on board though. Neither player can be thrilled about that, but Prakshati should be shoving it here. And I imagine Brittney will probably call it.
There goes all in.
Oh, Prakshati is going to let Brittney take the aggression away from her here.
Sorry.
She doesn't want to be the first one to bust out, but she is an equity favorite here, 80%. If she can make the call, she's got to find more than a double up here. And it looks like she doesn't have an ace by her check there, which makes Brittney think her ace is probably good. Prakshati pretty committed to this. Hit your card. It's hard when there's all those hearts out there and you don't have them, but deep in the tank, she does not want to be first out here. Prakshati's been playing for 8 years. One of her hidden talents, she let us know, was she can do a headstand for 5 minutes. Deep in the tank here. No way Brittney's going to put her on ace-king in this spot, given how much time she's taken. And Brittney, position and aggression, going to take it all away from her.
I think if it was just her and I, it goes all in, but because you came in, I decided not to.
All right, Lucas in the chat pulling for Lisa. Love having Anthony on the mic. Great commentary and good insights. Thank you so much. Lisa was going to be in the booth, but she made the final table, so they needed a strong female voice, and here I am. Right now, Lisa almost 200,000 here.
Yeah. Spelled like kings.
I easily have a 6 there. How did
I believed you, Lisa. I believed you had a 6. It made sense to me. Brittney in the +1, gonna open up a little loose here with the ace-3 of diamonds. This is the new hotness these days. The old ace rag suited.
5,500. C2 forward, C3 forward. C4 forward. Oh,
Nobody picking up anything to defend with here, but wait a minute. We've got the Jack 10 in the big blind, very defendable here. Flops a gut shot here, but Brittney with a pair and the nut flush draw gonna have a 3-to-1 advantage here in the equity, 75 to 25.
that's close.
And seat 6 goes by Amy, or 2-win. Not ready to give up her draw yet, but Brittney banking the diamond. Will she slow play it, or is she going to keep firing here?
That's
No,
16
she's going to keep firing. It's going to be hard to put her on the diamonds, but it's going to be hard for her opponent to call here without one.
Ooh,
Very nice.
how would you like
Takes
that
it
one?
down. That's one of the strategies out there. You know, sometimes you flop quads and you
Anything
bet them.
else we can have?
People won't believe you have quads. They assume if you have it, you check.
Only
Set
time
the
that
trap.
sucks is when it's like,
Sometimes
well,
when you
we
make the
can't
nut flush, you bet it.
Right.
All right, Lisa with her bluff, losing the chip lead. Brittney now 173K, but look at a strong race in the top 3 here.
It's for sale.
This is one thing I love about the ladies' events too. Is the social aspect. They're laughing, they're talking. It's not everyone sitting there overly serious with scowls on their faces and headphones on and not engaging with one another. I love social poker.
Raise 10,000.
All right, Brittney coming in with the 7-5 suited in the cutoff. Got a wider range. Rosie with the ace-queen just calling. No, you have to re-raise there. You have to re-raise. She's in a steal position. Your hand figures to be best, but she's just going to call. Now, Prakshati trying to think what she wants to do with her ace-4. Going to get out of the way here. Doesn't want to be dominated. Rosie with the positional advantage here, but her opponent does flop a pair, backdoor hearts.
Bet 12,000.
Rosie facing 2 scary board cards there that could definitely hit her opponent's raising range. King and the Jack. Worried, do I need to hit an ace? Do I need to hit a 10 to be good here? If I hit an ace, am I running
Yeah,
into
I
2
lived
pair?
in Dundee, and you lived in what, Schaumburg? Yeah, which is like
12K here.
15 minutes.
Getting more than 3-to-1 on a call with position, but after that, she's going to have roughly a pot size bet or less behind if she makes this call. Will Brittney put her to the test on the turn if she makes the call? Will Brittney slow down? Brittney is ahead, and Rosie, not wanting to be put in a
Yeah.
tough spot, decides to lay it down.
I'm actually going back up there.
I have to go August 15th, I think.
Wait for a better spot.
I really enjoyed it. Say that my seed called, and I was like, no, raise.
Brittney with a suited ace, gonna continue the aggression
I'm sure he
here.
did, like, that's what I'm saying. She said she called it.
No,
she said
she's
it,
just gonna
I'm
limp.
Just,
Just gonna limp. Oh no, she's raising 8. Okay, yep. Sorry, for some reason I thought the blinds were 10K, but that was the raise last time. Cheryl finding the ace-10 suited, making her stand, having Brittney dominated here.
13,000.
13?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck, Roland.
Yes. Full C4.
Can Cheryl find that much-needed double up here?
Full C5.
She's definitely getting called by Brittney.
Full C6.
She's gonna love to see her hand.
Full C7. Full C8.
More than a 2-to-1 favorite. You love to see it when you're in that spot.
Come on, clubs.
She's got to dodge clubs and
Come on,
6s here.
spades. Come on, 6.
Diamonds.
It's the Jack Link's beef jerky all in moment.
Fill up, Cheryl.
Thank you,
I'm
Brittany.
feeling it, though. I have to say, I'm feeling it.
Feeling
Cheryl can win this pot here.
Goodness,
She'll be back up to 9 big blinds.
that's not good.
Ready for
So
turn?
far, so good. She's holding here. Ace 10 in the lead.
Nice hand.
The suspense.
Got a little pause by Casper there. King doesn't change anything.
Ready for the river?
And the deuce does not change anything. Cheryl finding that much needed double. No one eliminated from the final table yet. They're still battling it out here. Short stacks finding the doubles every
Well, I already doubled
time.
up 2 people.
Women
So.
never
Those
want to
blinds are going to continue to go up.
I got you. I got you.
We will have an elimination at some point. It's bound to happen.
Peanut butter right
Big
now.
blind here. Right, yeah, we got it right here. There, folks. There, folks. There, folks.
Lisa in the cutoff here with an ace. I'd like to see her raise after all those folds.
Raise.
Only has a few players to get through. She is going to raise it up here.
500.
Maybe 12.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
Didn't raise enough. The min raise here is 12K. She's going to make it.
12,000.
Correct the
Still
bet
playing
here.
the last blind
Two
level.
gonna
I know,
fold.
right?
Brittney probably going to defend this 9-8 suited. That's been her her wheelhouse all day. I can't imagine she won't flop 2 pair with it,
We're heads up.
given how she's been running today. Let's see what happens. No, she does flop a gut shot here. She needs Lisa's 7 or a jack, a double gut shot here, and backdoor clubs. Lisa in the lead here, but gonna slow down against a larger stack. And the 2 of clubs peels off on the turn, giving Brittney even more outs. Lisa's still the favorite here, but can't be thrilled about this board texture
She's
with
betting
your
her
hand.
Buddha.
Betting my what?
Your
And if
Buddha.
she calls to try to spike a club on the river to bluff it, she's gonna find out some bad news that Brittney makes the flush there if the
I
club
thought it
comes
was a
in.
minion. And then
Could
I
be
looked,
problematic for her.
Oh, that's a Buddha.
Looks like she's going for raising chips here. Not sure what she's trying to represent with the deuce on the turn. If you didn't bet the flop, it's hard to tell a believable story there when the deuce falls off and you bet.
They're close.
And Brittney with too many outs here.
Yes, sir.
Double gut shot straight draw, backdoor flush, and the jack comes in. She makes the straight, and she just rips all in. She doesn't even let Lisa bluff at it. Maybe she's hoping Lisa has a big 2 pair or set or something and can pay her off.
Nice hand.
Maybe she's worried that Lisa was just going to check it back here on the river,
Had so many outs on the turn.
Here, so.
and she knows it. Brittney knows she had so many outs on the turn, and she chips away at Lisa. Lisa, first time today below 100K. Brittney, the first over 250K now.
If you shove, I don't know.
This is her tournament to lose. She's been just
But you shove on the floor. I don't know.
bobbing and weaving, zigging and zagging at all the right times. If you're just tuning in, we are the Royal Card Club. This is the Lips Ladies International Poker Series main event final table. We are in the money.
How much?
Ruth making a stand here with Jack 10 suited, and she is dominated by Brittany's Queen Jack offsuit. Brittany with a ton of chips. And Ruth gonna need some help here.
There you go, man.
2-1 dog.
All right.
Can she survive the all-in? She hits her 10,
And 9.
but Queen Jack does have an open ender. Doesn't get there. Ruth finding a much-needed double up, but still in the danger zone here. 6 bigs. Not ready to get out. And Brittany gotta be upset about that one. Had a chance to eliminate a dangerous opponent. Instead, she gets the double up when she's dominated. Will that come back to bite her?
Fold, C4.
MJ on the button here is going to fold an ace on the button. Very surprising. 2, I can't imagine, is not going to play this Queen Jack here.
Yeah,
All in.
Comes in for a raise and snap shove by Brittney here with pocket nines.
And an all-in.
Has not really done that before. Gonna put 2 in a tough spot here. It's very strong. 2 having a good hand, 3-handed, especially blind versus blind, but probably gonna lay this down. Still gonna have more than 10 bigs. Still gonna have fold equity. She calls off with Queen Jack here. Her tournament life is on the line. She is on a coin flip. She can't know that. She could be dominated. I don't hate the fold
Oh, when
there.
did this show up?
Oh, like a while back.
Really? How sweet. Thank you.
All right, Jack saying 21 years. Fantastic. I'm gonna be on 19 years this October, 20 years next
I saw
year.
you over there.
MJ on the button here with an ace. Gotta make a raise here. Make it 30K. It's the play. So you're gonna go 27K? 28K maybe? 29K?
24,000.
Well, just a min raise, okay. 2 can't call there. Let's see about Brittney. Brittney's probably gonna defend here, Jack 8 suited. Don't mind it. Have herself a relative coin flip here. MJ with position, with the betting lead, does flop her ace. Brittney flopping an open ender, and MJ not taking any chances, just gonna rip it here with top pair, backdoor diamonds. She does block one of the cards that Brittney needs to hit to make her straight, and Brittney's like, man, I wanted to make my straight. But I don't think she's gonna be able to call this. It's too much for a draw. Even if you hit your draw, the diamond could be bad. You don't know. Don't know. Open-ended, you've got potentially 8 outs. 2 of those outs may be no good. Do you want to call it off here for almost all your stack with potentially only 6 outs? 6 clean outs? Some of those outs might give your opponent Broadway too, depending on what they're shoving with here. MJ could have, King Jack of Diamonds. It's a good lay down, Brittney. Hate to let it go, but it's the right play.
Jack Queen.
MJ choosing
Hey, Casper.
her sandwich over
can you
King 7
bring
on
over
the
the
button,
condiments,
3-handed.
that bag of condiments? That bag.
2 trying to
that bag
limp
of
in here with her
condiments over there?
8-3 suited.
Look.
Brittney gonna check her option. Haven't seen her cards just
Check
yet.
cost, check the option.
The old Jack 8.
Heads up.
8 high flop could be dangerous here for 2. Well, we've got the 8. We've got the flush draw. Both players hitting a piece. Now Jackson 8's for Brittney, but 2 is the one who's going to come out firing with a pair and flush draw. We can see she's way behind here, but a scary board for Brittney. Doesn't want to raise here with her 2 pair. Lots of straights out there, and the flush comes in for 2. And I can't imagine she's not going to continue betting and get called here. I'd like to see 45K, maybe 65K.
All in?
No, I called.
Oh, there's a call. There's a bet at 35 and then their calls. Yes, sir.
Oh, are you serious?
And just like that, the cooler. And 2 taking a bite out of Brittney, and Brittney knocked back down into the ranks of the other 2 as far as chip counts go. All right, 250K now. Ace 7 on the button. Like to see a raise here. Make it 27 to 30K. Finally, she has chips. She can play some real poker. Brittney loves those suited connectors. MJ with a real hand here. Also just going to call. our first three-way flop here, three-handed, I believe.
I'm all in.
And Brittney just shoves her flush draw here. MJ with a gut shot
Is it
to
me?
the Broadway. And two with two pair, she's not going to fold. You can't fold two pair here. You
Wow.
have a heart blocker.
I can't get it to
What are you
work.
worried about? Ace Jack, Jack Jack? They had Ace Jack or Jack Jack. They're re-raising you. You got to call. Here we go. The big
Okay.
confrontation. And Brittney with the flush draw, two with top
Wow.
two. She's a 2-1
my
favorite
flush
here. Massive pot. This could decide the tournament here. Brittney had been crushing it all day,
King Queen.
and now she's at risk.
Oh yeah, now it would be. I had King Queen.
MJ
I
folding
had
the winner.
nothing to big. I had
MJ.
King. Oh my God. King
MJ
Queen.
folding the winner. She
No.
would have hit a gut shot. And two, just like that. I don't know if she's eliminated Brittney, but she's certainly crippled
Oh
her
my
otherwise.
Lord. I would have won it.
What a story this is right here. If MJ had made a bad call, she would have gotten
You hear
there
that?
and put the pain on both of them and would have locked up this tournament.
Oh, you do.
But in the least, she's going to get heads up for the trophy. We got to see if
Call me the
Brittney
knit.
has any chips left.
I mean, on a jam on an open-ended? That's a gut shot, actually.
Two
That's a
is
good shot.
holding.
Yeah, 4 out.
And now she's going to be the monster chip leader from worst to first. Just like that.
It's just,
Can she
you hate
close it
seeing
out now?
You know?
Yeah. FOMO.
MJ, don't second guess yourself. You made the right call or the right fold. You have to fold there. You're so far behind. Not all of your 10s were live. You had 3 clean outs. Or you got to go runner, queen, queen, or
And you
runner,
got that
king,
pair.
king.
Shit.
That isn't a heart. So it looks like
well,
Brittney is on
ain't for
crumbs
effort.
here. She's got some
Why
500
wasn't I
chips
in that
left.
hand? That's all I can say. Because I'm a knit.
And two,
Hi, Sam.
all the cheddar.
C8.
Our new chip leader.
I'm a knit.
What a hand.
Wouldn't play my 5 yesterday. Wouldn't play that.
MJ upset. If she had shoved pre-flop,
Bad.
well, she probably takes the
Horrible.
damage. She shoves pre-flop, but now she's kicking herself that she missed that opportunity to
Damn it.
That's a
triple
good
up and
fold
get a
in
straight
line.
I
hold here.
know. It's just, yeah.
And Brittney down to 1 big here.
I thought
Now,
maybe she hit a set. And that's what
The
I was
universe
like, oh,
against her. Can
no.
Brittney take 1 big back to the victory? Can she come from behind when the chips are down?
We're still 6-6.
Yep.
Yeah, this will be the last hand. It'll be last hand. 6, 12, 12.
Last hand of 6, 12, 12.
Oh,
Brittney not having any choice. She's
15-5.
got to find the triple up here.
15,000?
Yeah.
I call like 3K more?
Queen high.
Player goes all in. 4 folded. Player calls.
And 2 calls. She does have her beat. King beats queen, 4 beats 3, but it's not over.
Good.
1/3 of the times, Brittney is going to win this one. And she needs it. Tournament life on the line. No help on the flop. No help on the turn. No help on the river. 2 is going to win it. We're going to say goodbye to Brittney here. Dominated the
Brittany, it was
tournament
nice playing to you.
final table. For
Good luck.
most of the time. Played fantastic. Very aggressive. Stole her share of pots. But
What?
unfortunately, she's going to lose a big hand here in the end.
Oh, goody.
Cripples her. And she's going to be our 3rd place
Called her
finisher
raise and
for
Flop had
$690.
two
And we are
hearts,
now
and I had
heads
two
up here
hearts, and I went all in.
for the
Yes, sir, it was
trophy,
called.
for the championship.
I would have had the straight.